Hello everyone, it's John, the Lab Freezer Guru, and I've got a really interesting don't of what not to do when actually looking at a freezer and deciding which one to buy. And so I can imagine one of the main things you're looking for is storage capacity. And on that note, a lot of manufacturers will just tell you the litres you can fit in that freezer. So you'd normally think, right, so if that one fits more litres, I'm going to fit more samples in. Not always the case, and this is a really interesting example of how this information can be misinterpreted. So yeah, let's dive into this one. And this is actually for a long-term customer of mine who works at Leeds Hospital. She uses us an awful lot, and in fact these are tower racks which are to hold fluid X boxes. One of these. So yeah, I'll zoom in here, and these tower racks are 11 compartments high. Actually, if you were to look at the overall volume and the data sheet on this freezer, it doesn't actually tell you anything about this quite large obstruction we've got down here. So she should sit there and go, right, if that's the internal width, I'll get another 3 rows of these racks in there, and actually have an idea she's going to fit, about a fourth more in this freezer. And actually it's not the case. So if you're looking at buying a freezer and just want to know an unbiased and experienced opinion on these freezers, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help there. And yeah, let's go through the stats. So if I can scroll over to our little rack we've made here. It's a great rack as well, by the way. It's got open sides, so this actually helps with the airflow, means more temperature uniformity, as it's not as insulated, so when it's put in that -80 temperature, because it's less insulated, it will cool down quicker. There's our rough sketch of a fluid X box down there, and here's what the racks will look like. All these little open holes on the sides, as you can see, and then the safety stop going down there. Now if you did want closed sides on your rack, because temperature uniformity is not a massive thing for you, then actually we can also offer spring clips, because I hear horror stories of people forgetting to put the safety pin in there, and then, well, what do you know, boxes fall out next time, samples on the floor. So yeah, that's the rack. It holds 11 fluid X boxes, all which means in this first model of freezer we've got here, the biggest one, they're all pretty much the same on the depth and the height, you'll notice, but it's just the width that really varies. So this is the LabCold RLHE 1345 model, as we can see on our nice little representation of it there. This will hold 33 of our racks, and then that means 363 fluid X boxes. So great storage capacity on this freezer, and fit absolutely loads of racks in there. And then we'll just scroll over to the next one, which is the 1145 model, so RLHE 1145, 27 racks, 297 boxes in total. That's them fitting in there, just fitting nicely around the obstruction which is there. It's quite hard to find out about the obstruction. And the upright freezers do have obstructions in as well. Maybe the top of the shelf actually has a bit on the front which hangs down by about 20mm, actually affecting the overall height of the compartment. I've seen that, or lips on the shelves as well. These are all key things to just keep an eye out for, which of course I'm measuring freezers on a regular basis, certainly something we know about. And the smaller of the models that she was looking at, the RLHE 0845, 18 racks, 198 boxes. So yeah, if you wanted to know a little bit more about a particular freezer, feel free to get in touch. I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you.